make it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this gap.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And it's Butler missing. Here's LeBron. Finished off by LeBron.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now here's Curry. Shot from 16. Butler, no good. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's LeBron. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Curry fires from way outside. Lakers with the rebound. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Now, Doncic, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Good!
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
First team foul.
Now here's Curry. To the middle, here's Green. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The shot, again, Los Angeles.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Podziemski, and Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Here's Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing here by 8. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Smith's checked in for Hachimura.
Lakers substitution, number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by LeBron. Curry with the steal. Pass to Green. And here is Moody. Butler dishes to Green. Second chance effort. The shot comes out. Nice D from Doncic. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Shot from the top of the key. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Pregame. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Doncic. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Fields checked in. Here's Hayes. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Here's Pregame. James defending. Reeves against Butler. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Moody. And again, no good by Golden State. The Lakers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Pregame after the basket by the Lakers. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Here's Hield. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Basketball. Substitution on the court.
Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Vincent. A fadeaway. It's rebounded by Payton. Outside Butler. There's the lob to the hoop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Lakers lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for it. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Warriors trail by 10, and the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Looking around. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Curry against James. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting. Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
James absolutely owning the inside.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Payton attacking. And the dunk by Payton.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Timeout. Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Loud fans on the court now is your Hype Squad. Who wants t-shirts?
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Doncic is checked in. Shoots the three. Kuminga, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. Over Green. Doncic, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Payton passes to Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles leading by 10. LeBron gathering speed.
LeBron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
James. LeBron crushing off the contact. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Warriors trail by 13. Pajemski with it. Pass to Payton. Kuminga with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And the dunk by James.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Curry. He's got 6. Now Pajemski. Back to Curry. From downtown. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Now James, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Reeves gets the bucket. 8 points for Austin Reeves.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
To the paint. Here's Green. Can't hit from in close. Lakers leading by 17. In the corner, it's James. Over Payton. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. James has got 6 in the quarter. The Warriors shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Curry. No good, unable to end this run. The Lakers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. James misses. The Warriors shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's Green. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Count that one. Reeves has got 10 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On its way from Curry for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. And a deep 3 from James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, you know you're #1 in the defensive scouting report. How do you counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, they're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and taking out the 3-point line. But, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and they'll turn around.
We'll see what you do in the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at point. Curry, that's good.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Put it down! Wow!
My gracious, way to get up.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Warriors trail by 18. Pass to Pajemski. A rebound by the Lakers. And it's Hachimura penetrating. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You gotta enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
Moody's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hayes has got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Golden State moving it around. Curry can't get it to go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career, but the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
No one near James as he lets it go. Traps in the tray. James has got 21 in the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Shot's good by Green.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Pass to Curry. 11 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's 13 points for Stephen Curry. Here's James. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Doncic. They get it back.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Count that one.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Moody. No good from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
On the wing, Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Reeves has got 12.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Pajemski on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Pajemski's got his second basket.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Stolen by Reeves. Doncic with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Doncic. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. Timeout called the Warriors. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Warriors with possession here. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
Lakers leading by 23. Here's LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by James. Lets a floater go. And LeBron with the layup. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Hield outside. Three-pointer. And it's Butler missing. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the layup is good. LeBron's got 31.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Down low, looking to end the run, and Hield with the lay-in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Ball stolen. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Gets it off. That one, no good. And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Peyton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Curry, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. No good with the triple. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Basket counts.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. On the wing, Peyton. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Beyond the arc. Again, Curry missing. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Here's Goodwin. And the shot is good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Three-pointer, Hield. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Kuminga. They need this. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Gary Payton.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Buddy Hield. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's the steal. Goodwin, good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Back to Pajemski. Butler in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Vincent. Here's Finney-Smith. And the layup falls. Finney-Smith's got 4 this quarter.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Inside. Moody's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Curry from deep three-point land. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 19 points.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And he makes that one.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now here's Curry, defended by Vincent. The shot that time, not on target.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Curry passes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Great open look there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team scores. Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Moody. Off target with his three. On the wing, James. He's defended by Pajemski. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry.
Free throw good by Curry.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Milton.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, you looked aggressive out there. How did you get to your groove tonight?
The defense set the tone for not only myself but for our team. And offensively, we're still trying to figure it out. So I felt there was need for me to kind of turn up the pressure a little bit offensively, see if I could get something going to the hoop, get into a good flow, and I was able to do that.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun to watch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.